I just want to explain something with the concept of the self business sponsorship. So simply about the a lot of people actually come along about in terms of the diversification. What I'm trying to explain about look, let's start with the business. This is the case of something very unusual. A lot of people quite somehow they don't believe about this can be happen. This is an accounting firm, ABC, Advanced Business Center. Okay, this is PTY Ltd. Then mainly what they do, as you see about this is John, the CPA. He's Australian accountant, very professional, been around for quite a while. Okay, it's business detail. This is a sample. I mean, the between sort of a discretionary and then confidentiality, all that crap. But let's move on. Let's talk about the business diversification. What it is about look at it, accounting firm. How the hell accounting firm, which is a very small accounting firm, can be able to approval of the business sponsorship under the sales and marketing manager? We're not even talking about that accounting firm. Actually, it's under the small sidekick business, which is selling wine. Okay, selling wine from home basis. You got small garage, you're setting it up, so you're selling kind of the wholesaler, and then everything was from the garage. Okay, it's a house, home, garage, your backyard, and that was the business promises. But however, I got approval for sales and marketing manager, nomination, title was a level 2 occupation, and the wage was a 68,000 when the turnover was about not even $100,000. Okay, but again, how is that possible? Because of I can somehow demonstrate about those business diversification. I already mentioned about. I'm not going to read it through anyway. You read it. It comes down to the visualization. It all comes down to the visualization about you have. I mean, how you going to diversify about the new environment for your business. What I did was about under that accounting firm, under that current accounting firm, I applied the sales and marketing manager. The nominee was a Chinese. He's as you see, obviously, from China, and then the nomination, the occupation was under the sales and marketing manager. Why? Because that business, the professional accounting firm actually had about the sidekick, which is selling wine, which is a very, very small scale. It's extremely small. I'll show you how small it was. Look, again, it's a notice of the decision clearly show up the nomination has been approved. It's a link consultant PTY. It's the same with the one you just saw before about the same entity, which is the accounting firm. So under the accounting firm, sales and marketing manager has been approved. Wow, this is an uncut video. I don't have time for all this editing. Just forget about it. This is a real uncut scene. I think it's real life kind of thing. It's been a while. I mean, like it's been dated, 2016. Also, it's a title was a 457, but it's the same concept. Now it's as you know about the 457 has been changed about the TSS. The nature of the structure is a bit being changed. But it's the same stuff very much. Again, as you see about the notice of the approval, it's quite clear that this entity name is speak for itself. This is you see about it's the same entity, Advanced Business Center Trust. It's the same stuff. Look at this turnover. It's not even $100,000. Okay, total income. What I'm trying to say here, even business structure wise, okay, the turnover is a very small scale. And we talk about the sales and marketing manager, okay? The annual wage salary was about the $68,000. A lot of people doubt about it. How is that possible? First of all, the people can't just find about those relevance between what it got to do with the accounting firm with selling wine. How is it going to work? And also the scale of the business is extremely small. And look at the even turnover wise. How is that even possible? Look, man, get to the bottom line. There is a way. There is the will, there is the way. What I'm trying to encourage you about look, there is always the way. You just have to find the right migration lawyer, migration agent. doesn't know what to do, how to do, okay? Let's talk about how to get an approval for the small business. Something business has a turnover even under $100,000, okay? What evidence really Department of Immigration they consider? What they really give a shit about it, let's talk about it, okay? Get to the bottom line. This is what had happened. You have to visualize. You have to visualize the thing, something people can see normally. That's what you have to do. You have to demonstrate about the, look, it's normally about the providing about the organization chart, which is the level of the organization has to be about the HR level. A lot of this decision maker, the case officer, they do have well educated. They know about what it looks like about the proper nomination structure under the what kind of the organization. Let's talk about the, if you want to put it on the, for example, with this case about the sales and marketing manager, they do have a very clear understanding. What happened about the most common time? A lot of a lawyer, migration agent, they got no idea about the HR sort of, I mean, number one, first of all, they don't have any background for it. And also they have a very surface sort of scratching knowledge and understanding about those org chart overall. Every business should have the qualified kind of suitable nomination level. Another word about the, let's talk about the look. Normally about the sales and marketing manager, it's a, level 2 occupation, but in order to put it this way, in order that position we're talking about, somebody who has a subordinate management level, at least the minimum three direct under manager actually reporting to this particular the role. That's what we call about the sales and marketing manager. Call it the level 2 occupation. Another word about the under this structure, there is that other staff also reporting about this in the middle. There is other manager role actually involved. So think about it, the hierarchy, those the pyramid, those structure, the overall, in terms of the scale and size wise, actually, it's not that small. It's not direct, and also above of the this position has to be heading to really direct line. Actually, you can't put it on the some other position right under the the reporting channel. It has to be right channel in the right place. Otherwise, it's irrelevant. You completely put it on the just crap. I mean, it even instead of the actually helping to get an approval, it becomes sort of adversely. This works on the adverse information, which means you certainly about based on what you provide information. Simply, you got even high chance to get a disapproval. Your visa might get rejected because of you put this irrelevant, because you thought about it was a relevant information about what you provided, but actually it end up not only irrelevant information, it gives them chance, opportunity, them to actually reject your visa. That's what the commonly happens. So coming back to the business turnover under 100,000, the key is you have to demonstrate about the increased activity within those business, and also precisely about the small business I'm talking about. You have to talk about something future expansion. You are growing. It's a genuine and ongoing business, but you gotta be able to visualize. You have to demonstrate. You have to show them. Let's talk about the TRTS. It's a temporary residence transition stream. We still have about the over probably about the up to 100,000 457. We call it about the grandpa visa. Still around probably up to about the 100,000 sort of the numbers. The onshore basis. Actually, there is a 457 visa holder. They looking maybe applying for the 186 or 187. Okay. Used to be in the past with the back in 457, it was a quite you in the kind of the safety net. It's a very automatic right, like you are entitled. Yeah, I mean, you think about you got entitlement to actually get about the permanent residency because it's a TRT, because through about this transition stream. But guess what? Now it's all gone. It's now it's still challenging about that. You still have to face. It's the same as a direct entrance. It's not much different. TRTS used to have the privilege, but now there is no automatic right whatsoever. So you still have to go through about the genuineness scrutiny, which means whether the simply about why employer, what the hell they really need you for permanent sort of a position at this time after the 2-3 years the employment period. So there is a huge scrutiny which the back in 457 visa time you didn't have to face, but now it has been changed. So you have to be, unless you well prepare, case is now. I'm facing a lot of the rejection. The people just come and ask me about the how's that happen, but that's what it happened at the moment. So please be aware. But again, look, coming down to bottom line, look, you really don't have to know about all this crap. Okay, you just pick look, you have to pick up the right migration lawyer, migration agent who fully understand what I'm talking about, those angle, all the detail. That's what you have to do. Okay. Last thing, the Section 48 bar. Some of them probably you already know, or maybe some people might have never heard about the Section 48 bar. If you don't, look, 2018, 2019 now, sorry. Just go to Google, just type the Section 48 bar, it speaks for itself, okay? It's simply about what he says about the, if somehow, whether your mistake or migration agent, migration lawyer, whoever the mistake, or look, whatever the region, okay? If once your visa get rejected, your option become very narrative, very limited itself. You cannot apply any other visa except only few of them. That's what it says. I mean, unless you have a substantial visa, that's a different story. But again, maybe some of them you are still not quite get it, and it might be just Section 40. What the hell is just Section 48? That's okay. Look, I hope you understand. If you don't understand, just ask your existing kind of migration lawyer, migration agent. Make sure they do fully understand. They're fully aware about those weight. What is going on. I mean, once if this thing's not going to work out, so be careful, okay? Be cautious, and then make sure when you choose about it wasn't my selling point, but anyway, look, peace, mate.